In this video, I'm going to be talking about public domain software. Public domain software is software that has been placed in the public domain. In other words, there's absolutely no ownership, such as copyright, trademark, or patent. Software in the public domain can be modified, distributed, or sold even without any attribution to anyone. This is unlike the common case of software under exclusive copyright, where software licenses grant limited usage rights, right? Grant limited usage rights. Okay. So the opposite of this is proprietary software. Proprietary software is all software that is released under a license. It is in some way proprietary, right? If it's released under a license, it's licensed under limited usage rights. Okay, so proprietary software is the opposite of public domain software. Public domain software is the freest of all free software. It is as free as a bird, as free as a butterfly. You can go anywhere and do anything, and you can do whatever the hell you want with it, right? Whereas proprietary software is that. So take for example FOSS software, right? We went over FOSS software. A proprietary company cannot take FOSS software, put it in their product, and then sell it for a profit. That's something that is a freedom that FOSS software does not have, right? It's specifically designed, right? It is a form of freedom, but with so and the company can't do that because the FOSS software is proprietarily owned. It's owned by the company. It's owned by an owner who releases it under license, and you have to abide by the nature of that license, or you'll be sued, right? So so the very thing that makes free software open to the user, right, opens it for nonprofit is the very same thing. That license that opens it for the little guy is the very same license that restricts it for large companies. Does that make any sense, right? So the license protects the little guy but punishes the big guy. It protects the individual, but punishes the large corporation because it's proprietary. Because it's proprietary, it can be released under a license, and that license protects the software. If it's public domain, then it it's free for the little guy, but it's also free for the giant corporation that wants to take the software, put it in their software, and then make money off of it. See what I mean? Right? So public domain software is free. It's freer than free. It's the freest of all software, but it doesn't have the protections that proprietary software has. Right? Not all restrictions, not all freedoms are good, and not all restrictions are bad. If that makes any sense. So public domain software is the freest of free all software, and proprietary software is software that is owned by a person, is released under some sort of license, right? Or it could be released under no license and nobody can use it. So that's yep.